Today, AI video generation tools are constantly evolving to the point where new models drop every month, and we often don't know which one to use for each situation. It can get so confusing that it paralyzes our decision making, or worse, wastes our time and money as we constantly test whether one AI is better than another, if it's reading our prompts correctly, or if we're even prompting it the right way. And all that learning gets thrown out the window every time we switch to a new model, especially when they're from different companies. We've all experienced using the same prompt to generate an image that doesn't satisfy us, but then also creating one that could work as a final result. Same AI, same message, making us wonder even more which tool is actually best for the job. So, what's the solution, you might be asking? Well, today the folks at Edimakor AI have not only trusted me, but also given me access to their tool so we can see the solution they're proposing to this problem. It's true there are many platforms that bring together multiple AI video and image generation tools in one place, but usually we still have to take those videos into an editor to finish our production. Well, Edimakor, ahead of their time, has decided to integrate these models directly into their video editor. Something spectacular that makes our workflow so much easier, editing, generating content, and if we don't like a video, being able to change it instantly, edit it, refine it, see how it would look with filters in real time, instead of constantly having to imagine whether something would work or not. Plus, Edimakor currently supports English, Japanese, Korean, traditional Chinese, Portuguese, French, German, and Spanish. And obviously you'll find the tool in the description, so let's go ahead and check out this solution they're offering. Right now we're inside Hitport Edimakor, and right off the bat we can see tons of AI tools available like AI music, video, avatars, shorts, and other effects. Let's create a full project so we can explore the tool itself. Alright, so right now on screen we're looking at the timeline section where we'll be placing the files we generate with AI directly, just like in any normal editor. As you can see, it has a super intuitive interface. We also have the media section with AI avatar, text, and more. Here we'll basically be getting all the elements we can place in the timeline, the player section, and the details of the files we're adding. So let's first try out the multimodal integration they're promising. As you can see, we have this AI video section right here where we're getting some artificial intelligence effects. We also have the option to generate images with artificial intelligence. Let's start here so we can then turn these images into video. As you see, we already have some image presets that basically save us from having to create our own prompt, which is nice, right? So we'd select, say, this image, see that we like it, hit create, and here they're already giving us the prompt directly. They don't let us pick the model here, I guess they select it for us. So we obviously don't have to do that work, and we'd simply upload an image. In this case, the reference image was of a guy, so I'm going to use a reference image of myself too. We can even crop the reference image right in the editor, okay? So we don't have to do it externally, and we can use up to 10 references, I believe. Once we've decided on the generation, I'm pretty sure it'll generate with Nano Banana Pro, since there's no credit difference between 1K and 2K. Let's request 16:9 and ask for 2 images to see how much variation there is between them. We hit generate and they start generating, okay? We have access to all our creations in the My Creations section for both video and image. Also, just so you can see, we have access here in the image generator section to do text to image, to do image restyler, which is basically taking an image and changing its visual style. It costs only 10 credits from what I can see, which is super cheap. We have text to image, only 30 credits, where we can generate whatever we want with these models. So we have Google Nano Banana, Google Nano Banana Pro, and Seedream 4.0 with Google Nano Banana and Google Nano Banana Pro. We have more than enough to generate really high quality images. That's the reality. I'm going to use the same prompt. Let's see what it creates for us. We're going to ask it to generate in 2K. So let's go. And well, we've already used the reference image, so it's more of the same. So here in the My Creation section, as you see, we can grab it and drag it directly. Well, as you can see here, it did an amazing job. Literally, it kept the aesthetic that the initial image had. It generated 2 for me. As you see, the first and second look the same, though they're actually 2 different images. So it followed the reference image to a T, Let's now see how it generates that image from scratch just to see Nano Banana. But anyway, in the end, this is the Nano Banana Pro model itself. And this is the image it's been generating for me, okay? Super good quality. It could be used in a video perfectly, right? Now that we have the images in the video generation section, we have these preset effects we can use. Image to video, restyle video, extend video, text to video, AI dance. We have tons of effects, even AI-powered transitions. As you see, they give us plenty of models to choose from. Let's do something basic. Image to video or base to video. Here in my creation, if we click the folder, it takes us where we have our AI-generated images. Let's go to AI video, image to video, and drag in the image we want. In this case, I'll drag this one here. We click OK. And something really cool is, if we don't want to create the prompt, we have a prompt generator, okay? We have image to prompt. Let's select it. It says drag or click to import, which basically means we need to upload the image. It's only going to cost us these 5 credits. We upload it and hit generate, okay? So it generates a prompt for us based on the image we're uploading. A super interesting idea. Let's see what we get. And let's be honest, having to spend 6-7 minutes thinking up a prompt just to generate a few seconds of video can be pretty tedious, so having this tool is super interesting. Alright, let's take a look at what it generated for me. Super cool. At the end there, that tentacle kind of loses sense a bit, but that's the beauty of this tool. And it's super common with AI. Well, what we could do is right here, when it grabs it, cut to a different shot, okay? Or when he grabs and tosses it up, use that to pan upward for a transition. It's wonderful, something you couldn't plan mid-video without an editor. You'd have to go step by step, right? You can do 1,000 things, and this is just one more. But that's not all. We have so much more. We have AI avatars, lip sync video, text, and AI generated subtitles too, okay? Automatic transcriptions, video translator. For audio, they give us models to generate both music, as we're seeing, and sound effects. It's super complete, honestly. Even for music generation, it looks like we can choose between Hailuo Music 2.0 or Edimakor 1.0. Super interesting. I'm going to ask for a super rock track. As you can see, it says Creative Commons, so free for commercial use. So we can request lyrics and generate them with a generator. Okay, look, it's generating all the verses and everything. And we hit generate, and for 40 credits, oh, I accidentally clicked to generate 2. No, maybe it'll generate 2. We can also add musical references, okay? Or even vocals, so it knows which direction to go. I mean, it's super complete, honestly. I've seen other tools that presented a similar idea, but none do it this comprehensively. And honestly, nothing's missing. If I want to make a film right now, as long as I have the money and resources, I can do it all within this tool. That's the reality. Look, we've got the music generated, 436, just like they promised. Super cool. And this music, for example, we could... Let me check the other one. It's completely different. Okay, there we have the music. Tell me this isn't incredibly cool. Tell me this isn't incredibly cool. Tell me this isn't incredible. Yeah, I mean, I love it. I love it, seriously. I love it. Alright, so we've seen the whole workflow, okay? There are many other super specific tools for each situation. We can generate sound effects. We can even turn a video into sound, like what's missing. For example, with MA. The audio tool we have lets you take a video and add sound and sound effects to it. It's incredible. We have access to AI-generated stock videos, and I understand stock images too. Stock photos, photos of stock GIFs, effects, filters, transitions, and we also have an AI copywriting feature, okay? And if we don't want to develop the idea ourselves, which at this point this is already too much, right? But hey, if for whatever reason we don't want to develop the idea and want to completely give up creative control, we can use this tool too, okay? So here we'll basically use AI copywriting. For example, if we want to make a commercial, we'd select the commercial assistant and say we more or less have an idea of how we want it to look, but we need help developing that idea. Well, that's what this is for, this section, okay? Now let's talk about pricing, because Edimakor has given us 3,000 credits to test out the tool. So I really appreciate them trusting me, and I wanted to show you what the pricing looks like. First off, guys, super important. You have access to all the discounts in the description, so go check it out. Don't miss it. Alright, First up, we have the perpetual license for $70. Honestly, for a video editor, it's super affordable to have access. Now, it is true that it's a license for one computer. They give us 10,000 AI credits for life, meaning we can use them whenever we want. And here they tell us a bit about what we can do with them, right? Text to speech about 200 minutes, subtitles about 2000 minutes, and so on. We have all kinds of exports in 4K, 2K on all plans, even the free one. If you want to try it out, you can try the tool. You won't have access to the AI features, but you'll see the editor itself works really well. It works great. And for businesses, we have the 1-year license for 5 computers and more. And of course, let's get to the important part. How much do credits cost, right? At the end of the day, it's an editor that's super focused on using artificial intelligence. Let's see what we're actually going to be using costs and what we're really going to be using this program. We're seeing we get access to 10,000 AI credits per month for $30. It doesn't look like you can buy credits individually. Look, here they show us all the use cases and everything, okay? So we have absolutely no doubt about using all the models and everything. And they're taking advantage of Valentine's Day coming up to offer us a 50% discount. That's why we've seen the perpetual plan at 40% off and tons of amazing deals that I highly recommend you check out. So finally, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the tool. What do you think? Does it have a future? Keep in mind that AI models are getting better and better, cheaper and cheaper. So innovative products like these can only win in the long run. So folks, artificial intelligence is already part of our daily lives. At Edimakor, it's right here for us video editors in a super complete package. So tell me, did you like it? And see you in future videos. Thank you so much for your support. Remember, you can subscribe, leave a like, and remember, we always bring you the best of the best.